Hey friends, Dave here. Now, one of the biggest questions that I'm sure you've asked and are still wondering for an answer is how often should I send emails? Whew, it's a biggie, and I don't have a great answer for you because unfortunately, the answer is it depends. Sorry, I know. But let me explain. It depends because there's so many factors involved in what the right answer is here. And so what you need to do is you need to consider your business for one, but you also need to consider your audience, right? Who are the people that you're talking to and what are you talking to them about? And then it also boils down to the expectations that you set. And so one business, it might be 100% appropriate to send an email every day. For others, right, I'm sure you're listening to that saying like, there's no way I would send an email every day, right? Because that's not right for your particular business. But if someone signs up for a list that says, you're going to get a daily email with tips on how to do such and such, well, their expectation is they're going to get an email every day. If you say, one or two times a month, their expectation is that. And that's the point here, right? You're setting expectations when people sign up so they know what to expect from you. And the reality is, as people are more engaged, they're going to be more open to receiving more frequent emails from you. And so you really got to consider some of those things. So a place to start or something to think about is at the very least, you want to send at least once a month. Again, marketing really boils down to consistency. And particularly when you're thinking about email is you don't want people to forget about you. And once a month is enough time to really keep your business top of mind without being like, wait, who's this? Did I sign up for this list? Like that whole thing. And then something else to consider is when you're actually sending those promotional emails, when you're trying to drive somebody to take a particular action or take up an offer, for example, we often like to recommend a 3 email series in those cases where you're going to announce the offer, you're going to remind people about it, and you're going to give them a last chance to take up that offer. And often, so you can think of it, a place to start here again, you want to change this based on what your particular needs are. But maybe 3 weeks out, you send that announcement email from the expiration of the date or the time that they can take up that offer. A reminder 2 weeks out, and the last chance maybe a few days before or the day of that thing expiring. And the reason you want to do that is because oftentimes, unfortunately, people aren't thinking about your business as much as you are. Sorry to have to say that. People are caught up in their day-to-day. Often tell the story of, I wanted to go to this event that a business was having, and I got an email about it, and I was like, oh yeah, I want to do this. This will be fun. And then what happened? I had to go bring my kids to school at that time. And then I got the reminder about it and I was like, oh yeah, that's that thing I want to do. But I was at work and I had to go into a meeting, right? And so I kept getting pulled away from taking an action that I wanted to take, but I just didn't do it because I got pulled away. And then that last chance reminder, the last chance email came and I knew that, hey, look, if this is a thing I'm actually going to want to do, that I have to remember to take the action and I have to do it, right? And so you're actually helping in some situations by giving people multiple opportunities to take up that offer. And so there are some things to think about when you think about how often you should send email. But the big thing to remember is it's about your audience, your business, and the expectation set. And as you get more relevant, you can actually send a lot more than you think. All right, we'll catch you next time. Let me know below, how often do you typically send emails and what have you seen from that sending frequency? All right, friends, thanks so much. We'll talk to you next time.